And then again, when you start running all the like hydraulic lines and stuff, they have to, and then those props have a tendency to create a lot of resonant vibration, which was one of the main problems with them. So they would create these really low frequency vibrations, and that would literally, destroy themselves. So yeah, I wanna dig into those a little bit more. See exactly how they like worked that out. Oh, I missed that. I heard about that. Well, we'll check it since the wait time's so low. I can get out of here, right, without leaving the queue? Yeah, where do you have to go to the B-52 to see it? I think I can still do all this while I'm waiting. Nope, it won't let me do that while I'm waiting. That's a bummer. Yeah, I heard you guys talking about that, and then I was just busy working on the other screen. I didn't see it, but let's go ahead and change I'll change it when we get in there. All right, there. Wow, there's an extra 100,000 people on this morning, so there are still 225,000 people on, and we've got 184 to 1 to 4. That discrepancy is pretty ridiculous. Was in the new area too. I did hear from the RAM guy yesterday. He finally like reached out, and it's so funny. Well, it's not funny, but I mean, I knew that the issue was probably just that, how are they going to go handing out a bunch of free stuff when like we don't have anything right now? And that was the issue. He's like, we don't have any stock. He's like, we just got a shipment in, and so I still didn't get it's on the way, but I didn't get a no. So I'm in this weird ass place where, do I go spend another $600, and then when it comes, do I, then resell it? God damn, I would just hate to spend that kind of money to not have had to, you know? So yeah, it's just weird. Fucking sucks right now. Sitting here staring at all these parts, just like you were saying, like literally have everything I need except that RAM. Click, click, powered up, like, god dang it. So close. And then the other funny part about it was the day before that guy emailed me back, Asus actually reached out to me like, hey, when can we expect the content from you? Like, oh, fuck. Well, you told me I was going to be getting this stuff, I need a computer first. He was just like wondering if the stuff, it wasn't like they were, where's your shit at? Why aren't you doing anything? They gave me like a month to do it. So he was just wanting to know how the build was going. But yeah, it was kind of funny when I was like, oh, really? Oh, you want content now already, huh? Well, send me your shit first. They've been really cool about this. I couldn't have, it literally was like winning the lottery in this time right now with the way things are going. But with the market fluctuating, I have to say, and for anybody else listening out there too, it's probably not going to be the best review. As far as like 5 stars, I love it, all this. Just with the way the market is right now, they probably could have scrapped this board and just said, went with the one that you got, because they're so similar. They're so similar, and they're so like close together that the price difference is too close. Like they're basically the same board, and right now with the bundle deals, they're bundling the one that you got when this one is like sitting there at $400. No one's gonna pay that when they can get the TAC E, which is just ever so slightly better. It's got I think it's the 110 amp VRMs as opposed to the 80 amp. So again, we're talking about 30 amp average difference, which is not noticeable, but for the same price, of course. So yeah. I need all that is required from me is a review on Reddit. But I'm gonna be doing an unboxing video that I'm gonna put on TikTok and probably on YouTube too. And then the build video, I'm gonna try and stream it, but I'm trying to see if I can shoot it in such a way that then I can edit it and post it on YouTube later. So I'm gonna try to double shoot the build. That's like the only tricky part. Now how to get your clothes on the floor. Let's get it over and just get naked. Which I may ask you for some tips because I haven't done that in today's age in a while. So I don't know. I'm sure I can figure most of it out. But what's cool is how you're pulling. Sometimes I'm not sure. Yeah, I know. God, I can't wait to. Especially when people are doing stuff like, the Tangias and little things like that, that I think some people might be like, oh, I don't want to do that anymore because it messes up his computer. Like I don't want, they feel bad. I don't want them to feel bad. Like it's actually kind of funny. Like when Tricky comes in and starts dropping single biddies just to like that's funny. And it won't crash it. I think that's what they're worried I might like they're gonna crash the stream, but it won't do that. It just it's so funny. Oh my god, that was no joke. These queue time is no joke. I did not the first 2 days that I've played this, I didn't wait at all. I didn't have any wait time to get in. And when I was watching Wookiee yesterday afternoon, he was waiting like an hour. It's crazy. Not only that, I'm curious to see how these the quality of the cameras go up also. They're limited to 1080 is supposed to be what it's coming out at, but it's probably more like 720. And these are supposed to be 4K cameras, so the quality of the cameras should go up significantly too. And I've got 1, 2, 4 4K cameras. They're all webcams, but still. And then the other ones are 1080. So yeah, they should be pretty solid. Are all your cameras wireless? Hopefully it'll go up. Those Elgato cameras are. I was even impressed when I hooked that up. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. It's slightly better than the Brio, considering they're both 4K. I feel like the Elgato one looks a little bit better. It's funny. Huggies would probably call me out right there and say, they're the same. You can't say one looks different than the other. Yes, I can. It looks a little bit better to me. I was, when I first played the nuclear thing yesterday, I was calling out it felt weird with the ground ordnance on. Like I'm carrying 5,000-pound bombs and the plane didn't feel any different. Like, so I was like, is this the arcade, like, flight model? And he literally went in and, like, looked up the game code and, like, checked it. He's like, it's ARB. Stop saying that. Okay, so what do you use to... You're high overhead. I don't have any cords that long. How long is the cord that you use? Do you use an extension? I was just going to get an extension, but I can't find any that are more than like 6 feet. So I think that would give me 10 feet. And then I guess if I can extend the hub, so the hub would give me another like 4 or 5. So I guess I could get it up to like 15 or 20 feet. When I start setting up the sim stuff, I just want to make sure they'll be able to see I think that would be better than if it was like a close-up of the stick and throttle. Ross, oh my God. Has it really been 4 months already? Holy cow. Oh, you found a 15-footer. Wow. All right, we'll have to keep searching then. Good to see you, Ross. What's up? We're just in line. Maybe Gaijin needs to come out with Fast Pass so I can go, you know, get in line earlier so that when I come back to wait in line, it's not so long. You too, Ross. TGIF. Again, thank you so much. Look, Ollie must know. He knew. He says, did somebody just pop in? We know. Did somebody just pop in that we know? Isn't this funny? He gets up here now and he puts his paws right on the desk, just like I am. Like, he just started this the other day where he hops up there like that. He's part human, I'm telling you. It's crazy. Stop sniffing over there, but yes, we'll give you some. We'll give you some since I didn't give you one before the stream. Come over here. Happy dog board. It's really fantastic. That was sarcastic. 'Cause you're right like a spastic. No, sit. Sit, you little booger. Sit. Write in emoji. He's just sniffing the treat bag. Ooh, what's that? Sit. Get back. There you go. There you go. There you go. Good job. Thanks, Knight. I appreciate the chat, man. I can't wait to be on PC full time. And that'll let me use like Discord and stuff like that too. I'll actually be able to hang out with you guys. Like right now I can get it to work, but it's still kind of buggy. Like sometimes my mic works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why it does that on the PC. It's got to be something with like my sound drivers or something. But always appreciate it, Nike. Thank you again. I knew it. I will put it in there when I upload the picture that I think it's been said before, but the colors for like your merch site and stuff are spot on. I was looking at it on the site and I'm like, oh, if that's right, then it is going to match perfectly. And it does. It is like exactly the same as it looked online and as I was hoping it was going to be. So very cool. And thank you for making that switch too. It's worked out good. And we'll definitely give you some love in the build vid. Now we'll be able to wear it while we're doing the build video. So thanks again, Knight. You're awesome, dude. Oh, puppy. And I still got to finish the last boss of Ninja Gaiden. It's a little more arcadey, but honestly a little quicker than like the one that you're playing. But I think on controller it might be easier. Some of those keybinds are pretty crazy. But take it easy, Knight. Get some sleep, bud. We are at 13 minutes. 13 minutes sitting here waiting. That's by far the longest I've had to wait. If it's truly going to be an hour, we may have to find something else to do today. Fourth wall, yeah, you've said it before too. The quality and stuff is really, really good. I need to get creative and come up with like an actual logo or something. Guess we maybe need to jump into this. That'll be part of the review too that we talked about. This new computer is just, it's going to allow me to do so much. I have that full Photoshop suite that I bought when I built this last computer. Again, I can't believe I didn't just go ahead and do all this 10 years ago when I built this fucking computer to do it in the first place. It just wasn't a thing, and it wasn't nearly as easy to do as it is today. Kind of crazy how far it's come, but yeah, even now, I don't know, I guess just with updates and the way software has changed, but I used to be able to go and run that program and stuff no problem. But even now when I go in and try and work on my emotes, the updates take forever. Even little changes, like it's frustrating to work with all the little skips and refreshes and buffers. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy going from DDR3 to DDR5. Good.